Yeah. So let me go back to the next slide. First thing that you need to know as a leader or becoming one is developing your social skills. So it's written here, capability to interact, ability to communicate clearly with workers and employees. But even more important to that, it is essential for the way that we carry ourselves. In the sense that you should be able to put your thought across, understand what your employees, your workers are going through, and then speak clearly or communicate clearly with them. It's not only about imposing ourselves. It doesn't mean that we give out the commands and we expect that it's done. To be a good leader, it is very essential that we are also very good followers and listeners. Hello, can you hear this now or is it gone? I have some
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, we can
Yeah.
hear you.
Yes, it's going off again and again.
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, we
Second
can
is,
hear
which
you.
I'm saying, is the listening skills.
Yes.
Ability to listen to problems and the suggestions that other people might have. We need for that to admit that we are not capable of everything. We have our own points of weakness. We have areas where we lack knowledge, and there are other areas where experience always comes to the fore, even if we are having the knowledge and the degrees. So listening to everyone's problems is very important. Second is, we need to admit where we are not very efficient and ask for guidance from other leaders in the same project, working on different projects. And of course, I cannot ascertain enough about our mentors. They are actually our lifeline. Second and very vital is, even though when we are being chosen as leaders, we do not have the capability of choosing our team. We have to grow our team, but still I would like to iterate that teamwork is very essential. Leading a team effectively means our ability to organize an effective team so that they all merge and grow together. Even after maintaining our authority, we need to clearly define the individuals and their active roles. We cannot, even if we are delegating our responsibilities and giving the power to our team members, we need to be clear and conscious and know very well what the individual weaknesses are, what they are strong at. Delegating responsibilities effectively based on the worker's area of expertise. This I have normally found that if we have this roundtable meeting, as soon as your project or your association with that team starts, you will, in the first, I think, 10 minutes, be able to recognize and realize what are the weaknesses of the individual members and what are their strengths. Irrespective of whether they are communicating freely or not, the body language is a very big factor. So us as leaders need to recognize and understand the body language of our team members and if there are proper cohesion there or not. Fourth thing, which is very important, as soon as, like I said, when we are setting our goal, it's as important as setting our goal for us to decide that come what may, we have to complete the project successfully. For that, we get to be the top of the game, a mindset for us, the leaders. Irrespective of the setbacks that will absolutely surely arrive, sometimes in rapid succession. Ability to push through to ultimately come out successful from the other end. It is very essential, this determination. I will, I can, I am capable. As simple as that. our confidence. Even though, believe me, every time I have to attend a meeting, even if it's on Zoom or whether it's physical, I spend 15 minutes sitting quietly getting my thoughts in shape. Confidence is required in our own abilities. Building and marketing oneself effectively, very essential. Showing or creating our value for ourselves so that potential business partners and associates can trust our judgment that yes, this person works with this certain set of ethics, and come what may, these things, these ethics of this lady or this person is never going to be compromised. When we have this confidence from the people we are working with, we automatically become recognized as a leader. And this is again a continuous process for the whole project. When you're emerging as a leader, knowing the problem areas, and it majorly arises because when we are working with the team, if we do not know the team's liabilities, the weaknesses, their capabilities, their areas of expertise, it becomes a problem. So that's the first point. Failure to set clear expectations and boundaries. Also, it has happened that even though you are becoming a good leader, you are not able to coerce your team together. Some team members are feeling that they know everything, they are very knowledgeable. Others are feeling that they are doing all the work. There is no mutual cohesion between your team. And when this mutual cohesion is lagging, there are boundaries crossed. There are quarrels, there are fights, there are physical abuse, anything and everything. Visits to the HR means lots of ugly situations can arise. For us to become good leaders, what we can do is we need to set right at the start that this is the type of acceptable behavior in the workplace where I am the leader, and I will not take any sort of conduct, misdemeanor when this particular team is working. Every day, every meeting that you have with your team, this thing should be put into their brain that bad behavior is not acceptable, and one person in the team does not lead to the team's success. Everyone has to contribute equally, irrespective of their strengths and weaknesses, for that team or the project to become the success. And that is your capability as a leader. How you say, rather than more, I will say how you put your body language across, because our thoughts, what we speak, sometimes doesn't matter. It is essential that your thoughts are put across in a way that understand this is the limit and we cannot go further than that. And the toughest part is, which I actually do when we are having any sort of leadership training, with whether it's an individual, whether it's in a group, when you're trying to make up leaders. Like I said before, leaders are made. A person is made when they know their weaknesses and they have a specific set of goal which they need to achieve. First goal, which I personally feel, which I work with absolutely, is brutal honesty about myself, my capabilities, my strengths, my weakness, and thus leads to effective delegation. Finally, irrespective of what other commitments that come to you, the job that you have at hand, you have to give your full brain, full mind for completing that job. Third point, which I again find very important, is a positive attitude, especially in times of setback. It regularly happens, especially in the COVID times. We are having lots of problems, lots of things where the deadlines are going further, getting back, or even getting postponed next year. So if we keep a positive attitude that yes, we have decided this is going to be done, And we are going to keep on continuously doing it. That attitude goes a long way in putting your team towards success and for you yourself to emerge as a team leader. And no school, no degree can ever teach you this thing. This is your own capability and trust in yourself. The self belief to smoothen out any problems. If we think that there is a solution, everything has a solution. If we think that this problem is not within our capability, nothing, the best team in the world cannot make you emerge as a leader, cannot make you successfully complete that project. I feel that whatever the points I have told here to become as a successful leader, this is a continuous process. Means the goals, these goals is based on my experience. You might have your own experience when you're setting your goals, but like as I said, when you are writing down your team, when you are discussing your team, their goals, the team's goals, remember to write down your goals, your attributes, and your attitude also. Because finally, leadership is not always leading from the front. Leadership is what you do so that your team members get inspired to go and take up the initiative to succeed. Thank you.